Check, check. Should be all working. Looks like it. We'll be live soon. Check, check. Should be all. We'll get started shortly. Do not worry. All right, we'll do that, that, and that. Perfect. We'll start shortly here. All right, let's get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. How are you guys? Oh, my webcam's all kind of messed up here. Fix that. Oh yeah. I think we can use this. All right. Perfect. How's it going, everybody? How are you? Things are good. We've moved it. Things are going well. Reconnection successful. I'm confused. Let's open that up. Alright. Okay. I think it's all good. I think everything's fine. It seems to be working. Connection shows excellent. Weird technical things going on. It seems to be a little bit odd, but I think we're all good at this point. It's been like weird tech. All right. Seems like everything's good. I think we're squared away. Yeah. All right. Sweet. So we've reached 110. Like I said, goal 1 has been completed. I love it. It's amazing. I can't complain. Everything seems to be going to our favor, which is really nice. I don't have any more homunculuses to deal with. I'm still trying to work on getting a... actually, do we have Cradle of Time? You don't get Cradle of Time for reaching 110? Are you serious? So everything after clan stuff, you don't get... Well, that's kind of a bummer. Oh, you get them for your dual class then. right here, single mission. Oh, main class and dual class 110 plus. Oh, I see. Okay. Which gives you the Messiah's historical handbook, which I have already. Let's take a look. I don't have all my skills yet. We don't have quite enough to get another skill, but let's take a look. I did get a few. So this is what we still have left. The Messiah's shield is pretty nice, but it requires 1.7. That's thousands, millions, 1.7 billion, and we've only got 1 billion. So we got a little bit of work to do, and then we also need to save for max energy to get an enhanced runestone, which are like 20 billion. But to be honest with you, if you look at that compared to Second Wind, now Second Wind has might. Momentarily recovers 40%, so that's 5% better, and then 2% better of the max CP. It also lasts for 2 minutes, so does Second Wind. Second Wind at 35% max MP, HP, and then 15% max CP. So max energy is much better. Then it also adds 10% P attack and all received critical damage minus 12%. That's pretty huge to have. It pretty much renders Second Wind useless because you can't use them at the same time. Well, at least you couldn't on Chronos. Whether or not you can here, I don't believe. I'm not sure. Like, if you get this skill, why don't you just have it delete it Second Wind? Because there's no point to have Second Wind if you can't run them together, right? So it pretty much renders Second Wind useless. It seems to at minus 12% and adds P attack plus 10% is pretty good, because even if we were to max out Second Wind with plus 10 might, or that's not maxed out, but it still is missing the minus 12%, so having max energy is pretty nice to have. So if you're going to run one or the other, since you can't run them both, you'd always run max energy. You'd never use Second Wind, even if it's plus 20. I don't think it reaches plus 10% P attack. It might at plus 20, I don't know. But yeah, so we need to get a enhanced runestone at this point, which is nice. We do have the Messiah's historical handbook, but we gotta get that upgraded. And then we have all of our other skills left. Not all of them, but a few. We've got the shield mastery, so we need to pick up a shield. I'm gonna run a shield instead of a sigil. Yes, the sigil does add some smashing of the face power. But I think it'd be better for us to have shield, mainly because of this right here. Shield defense rate is plus 100%. Our passive shield is already shield defense rate plus 100%, shield defense plus 500%. When a shield is used, P attack is plus 2. So that is pretty much the same as the sigil. Enables shield defense for attacks from all directions. That's amazing. And then also, this also has 3% P attack, and then P critical damage, P skill critical damage plus 1%. So yeah, I think that's super huge to have instead of the sigil, because the sigil is only going to give us obviously the attack speed plus 5%, but that I don't think matters all that much, and then P attack plus 2%. So the sigil is kind of useless to us without running a shield. So I think what we should do is probably go pick that up. So let's head to Aiden and go get that. And I know I can go to the guy there, but we're not going to. We're going to skip him. We're going to go over here and go in the actual old school warehouse because why not? Because we can. Private warehouse, claim an item. We've got that shield, which is not awesome. Exalted shield. There we go. We're going to add that guy. So the exalted shield is what we need, which is pretty sweet. You know what I can do? I can take this out and give that to Nalia as well. Actually, I can do both of those for Nalia. Actually, the Khalil's bracelet cannot. I have not updated that far enough. But that can go. Alright, I think we're good for things to give to Nalia. Okay, perfect. And then, you know what? We're just going to... We'll give them to her. We'll exchange when we go back over there. So, let's put this on, because that's better than the sigil. And I think we'll just give the sigil to... actually, she's running dual swords, so she can't even use the sigil. So, you know what we're going to do is we're actually going to put this on the market. I could probably hang on to it. Let's see. Let's go take a look and see what they're worth, actually. But before we do that, we've got buffs, so which is fine. Let's go do our daily. We have not done. Excellent. Let's move that up. On to 115. You're right, man. On to 115. More new skills. I don't know actually what comes with a 115. I don't think there's much. Like, just this. Just the spear. Only one. So it's just levels after this. And this guy. So this adds P and M attack plus 50. That's kind of cool. Guess that's kind of worth it, right? I can dig it. Seems to work. So I think if we can get ourselves a dragon weapon next month, I think we might be able to be at the point where we can AoE a good portion of spots that we'd be leveling at, and I think we could probably start trying to do 115 Castilla, which would be sweet. I have a decent amount of gear. Gear is pretty good. There's some things that I'm lacking still, but we'd be fine. I'm not too worried. We can obviously get a better shield, of course. Obviously, this is just an exalted shield. We'll take a look at what's on the market, too. So, we'll give these two to Nalia. I don't know what we'll do with the sigil, because she uses dual swords, so there's no point to give it to her. At least not for now. So, I might hang on to it. We'll see what it is on the market, and then we'll probably try to sell it. I know somebody did gift me a basic one, and then I made it like this, so that was probably not worth the time, not thinking. Although I could keep it for my dual class, which is Dreadnought. For Dreadnought, it would work well, because we'd have a Stormer and a Sigil. Unless you can wear the Sigil with the... I don't believe you can, because of this dual swords. That's my guess, but perhaps I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my last video where we did our progress update, but we're doing okay. I've got a decent amount of stuff back. Really, one of the few things... Obviously, we're missing a mask. We're missing a circlet and our dragon short and a Seihaz. But we're further ahead on most everything, and we're missing 3, and then I need 2 more Agathions, but we're pretty good. Needing the full set of... Nailed it. Full set of artifacts as well. Alright, so that's done. Nailed it. That's perfect. We have 8 minutes left on that. That's fine. This event's kind of poo-poo. Not really a big deal. Let's go see what sigils are on the market. 1 billion for a +5. Ooh, that's not even it. That's not even enchanted. So a +7 is 6 point whatever billion. I think maybe we could put ours up for 4.5 billion. You know what? Let's put it up for 5 billion. Why not? Maybe somebody will buy it. Maybe they won't. I'm not sure. But that'd be nice to have a little bit of extra coin. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll give it a go. See what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. And then the other thing we were going to look at was shields, right? So, I guess that's going to be under armor, isn't it? Shield. All right. So, a +7. Well, I mean, why not get one of those? That's pretty awesome. Just getting a Leviathan shield would be worth it. So 2.5 billion. That's not a bad upgrade. Obviously, I don't have 2.5 billion right now, but look at it. It adds attack speed +5%, a P attack +3%, and P and M def +3%. That's pretty awesome. So I think we'll probably just spend the 6.5 billion and get the best one we can get. Actually, it's kind of grains of sand. It adds a little bit more defense, but not much. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's cool. So good to know. So we've got those things done. I think we can go back to Silent Valley. Some of you guys are asking why not go to Tanner. Well, Tanner is still a little bit difficult for me. Not super amazing. I can... You need sigil. Yeah, no, I don't need the sigil. Having the shield defense is more important. Than having the sigil. The sigil doesn't add anything for me. I don't need the sigil. 2% P attack isn't all that much. The shield defense is much more beneficial. Exchange. And we can give those to her. Alright, so we can put those up on her. And compounding. Actually, that doesn't work. Hang on. Let's take that off. And see if we can make a veneer 2. And we did, so that's great. Perfect. Alright, she's good to go. We'll leave that on her. And we'll start this again with this. Alright, we're good. So, I'm a Maestro. I know I get a passive for, but I get a passive for a shield too. And after speaking to Nautic about it, Oh, if I had the shield on, it would show, but... Or the sigil. Nonic, the activated Windows 10, he runs a shield, so I think it's better to run the shield because of this right here. And then the shield defense, that's pretty huge. I don't think the benefits of the sigil outweigh that for a Maestro, to be honest with you, so. Maybe they do. If it doesn't sell, I guess I'll find out. And if it does sell, then I'll have the money and I'll go buy a different thing. They're cheap. It's not really that big of a mistake if I really did make a mistake, but I don't think that I did. Regardless, I mean, unless it's a crazy passive, but I don't think it is. I think it's better to have the shield, defense-wise. Boom. And, hang on one second. Yeah, I talked to the top Maestro, and that's what he's running. Ranking. I talked to this guy. That's where I found out. So, but I looked into it, and I think it's accurate. So I don't think there would be any problems with that. I think it's better. Without knowing exactly what the passive is for the sigil, I'm pretty sure it's better to have the shield. I mean, having that shield with the stuff, once I get a Leviathan shield, the shield will be better just alone, but then also having this passive, the defense, well, actually, this one. That one. That's pretty big. I mean, that's tough to pass up as, I mean, it adds 3% P attack and P critical damage and P skill critical damage 1%. The sigil, I think, only adds 3% P attack. And I think it's only 2, so having the shield is actually better than the sigil. I believe. Oh yeah, I mean that's where I asked. I asked what he was running, and then I looked into it myself, and I think that's pretty accurate. I mean, yeah, a sigil. I'm not saying a sigil isn't beneficial. It is. It most certainly is. If I was a dreadnought, I'd definitely be using a sigil. That's why I considered keeping it for running my dreadnought, but it's a dual class, so I'm not too worried about it. And, you know, we're only 105, but it's not a lot, I don't think. And I filled out my last ability point with my 10% damage, so that's pretty huge right there, which is really nice. So, yeah, I did try Tanner Canyon, and I can survive. I did not take my IS with me, I just went alone. I can survive, but it's rough. You know, with the shield, maybe I can do it now. I hadn't tried. It's difficult because they're all aggro, and the initial blast of dudes is pretty hard to keep at bay. And if I kill them all really quick, they all spawn at the same time, and then I have the same problem happening over and over. But I did stay there, and I was okay, but my HP goes down really low. It bounces way back up and then comes low again, so it's a little bit dicey right now. I did not go with my IS, but I had a full set of IS buffs, and then actually I was in a party in the neutral zone, but somebody killed the person that was in the neutral zone and that I was in, and so I came back to do my own thing. The thing I need right now that I'm really not too worried about is now that I'm 110, obviously leveling is still somewhat of a focus, but gaining proofs and getting my IS to 105 is my next goal while I save for gear. And gaining proofs here is really fast because I kill quickly, so we're not doing too bad. So I'm finally out of Vit. I have no more Vit. My Vit's gone for good, but I'm at 264 with my buffs and my passive bonuses, which is not too bad. Considering I have the 200% 30-day rune. I've got 18 days left, so that'll run me out pretty decent, which is nice. I can run that at the same time. Don't know why I don't have that on. Cool. Some people should not farm there. Yeah, you're probably right. The Adina was pretty nice. I mean, it was just me, him, and his IS, and I was making like 15,000 per kill, and he was killing really fast, which was pretty awesome. So eventually I might go there and try to farm myself when we're to that point, because obviously Adina's a big deal right now. Right now, Proofs is the biggest deal for Nalia and getting her exalted up, so I want to get her to level 105. And what I really might consider is starting to raise up my Dreadnought. I think that'd be a perfect time because we can start getting him into coal mines, and then I can run the coal mines for 6 hours and try to run that and help her do her thing. So I don't know, we'll see. I can't run coal mines with my Dreadnought and my IS. I'm pretty sure I can, unless I missed something. Or you mean I can't do neutral zone? Yeah, it's too hard for me. I'm not capable of doing that yet. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we made it. 110. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, so I definitely have some ideas on things that are going on. My clan we're doing all well. We're doing pretty well. We just made level 3, so we've got more rep to go. We've got 10 spots open, so if you are looking for a home, we are welcoming all players. We are set to public, so anybody that is looking, here we are. Pound Sand, Nalia, my IS is the leader, so. Oh, PMU for an invite. Are you home now? I'm guessing you're home now. Or you're just online. Oh, you're on your home. You're on your way home now. I thought we added. Yeah, I did. All right. So invite. It says you're part of another party, or do I have to leave and you add me? Let me know. At the moment, I'm missing everything. Net should be hooked up this week. Final move this weekend. Wish me luck. Dude, yes. I hope that it goes super smooth. And then you get your internet back up and running. You can at least get online. It'll be nice. You'll be able to catch up and get back at it, which will be cool. Really, honestly, I just hope that your move goes smooth because, dude, I know what it's like. I know what it's like. Out of my party. Out of my party. Alright, so we're gonna go take a look at some things. We got buffs on buffs. I'm gonna guess. Neutral zone. Jump on dark buffs. Oh, okay. I can do that. Let's turn this off. Dark buffs. Jumpy jump. Jump. Action Jackson. Nailed it. Jump in. Bam. We did it. All right. Damn. Are we in the neutral zone? Is that where we are now? We are in the neutral zone. 10,000 Adina per kill. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. There's 5 of us. Humanoids. Actually, you know what's funny? Is this right where port is? Yeah, this is right where port is. This was exactly where I was. Oh, actually, no, I was over there. I was actually, seriously, I was right over there. And whoever these guys are, they killed my guy that was here doing what they were doing. The neutral zone is level 107, but this is like a party area, so it's hard. I don't know. Oh, you stay here 24/7 just because of the Adina, I'm assuming. Well, the XP's not bad either. Well, that's pretty awesome. Actually, that's really not bad. What do I get per kill? So yeah, it's a couple kills for 0.0001, but I mean, hey. I can't duo it with I can't duo it with my S right now. No. Like if I'm not careful, if I get hit a couple times, I'm dead. I don't have the gear for it yet. Yeah, it's pretty. Like I know they show that they're red or they're white, but like here they have all the stuff. Party growth bonus. They're harder at nighttime. Yeah, it's just, and it's a danger zone immunity. You have this too. Or so yeah, it's not easy here. This is hard. It requires quite a bit. Now, if you and me and Aris together, maybe if we were ganging up on the same thing, potentially. I don't really know. Yeah, we'll definitely have to be looking at groups for Adina. I mean, this is nice. You know, we need Adina, so I can't complain. I'm happy to be part of the party. But yes. He gets harder at night, too. Dirty. Dirty, dirty. You do need the internet back again. Oh, baby. Yep, give it to me. Nailed it. How much do we have? 1.3 billion. We need 1.7 for a new updated skill. Which we will do Superior Shield Mastery next. And then I think what we'll do is HP and then Superior Resistance. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then these two kind of don't matter. I mean, I'll add them when we have the SP, but not really needed at this point. Dirty old man. Back to work. Back to work with you, dirty, dirty. Dark buffs has craziness. Cardinal, Hierophant, Titan, and Wind Rider. Smashing of the face. I like it. There it is. Dark buffs going away. I dig it. Collection system. Oh yeah, the vitality bonus. Not that it matters much. Oh, we've got 45. Yeah, that's okay. How many of these do we have? Oh, we got plenty. Register. Okay. There we go. %5 vitality bonus for 5 days. You just got rid of the flag and now you have it again. I wonder why. Did somebody roll through here that was flagged? Huh. That's weird. Interesting. I do not have a birthday cake. No birthday cake here. Wish I did. Town, cake, back, cake, smash of the face. I do wonder if I can kill one of these. I have a healer behind me. I should try it, right? Why not? One thing I have to do first would be to remove this and take Sonic Star out of slot 5 because I don't want to mess with anything. Joyful birthday cake pack. Double click to get 10 happy birthday potions and a birthday hat. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Nice. I mean, he's got a cardinal. I can get rezzed if I die, right? Let's try it. I guess I can. Look at me go. I can kill one. But it's not good. Oh shoot. Yeah, I done messed up. So I can kill them, just not really well. So I couldn't party here alone. Ah, he's returned. All right. I did it. Woo! Not bad. So we could survive. I think if I had a dragon weapon, I could do okay here. Along with a few other pieces of equipment like a circlet, a dragon shirt, and all of my arts. I can bang here. I think we could do it, man. I think we'd be able to. I should probably, where's my, I need to set up an assist. All right, so let's add one. Assist. Does that work doing that? No, it does not. Alright, so we have an assist. So let's put in some single target macros. We have jump attack, sure. Jump attack. Oh, that's nearby enemies. Maybe we don't use jump attack. Why don't we use armor destruction? Yup. Armor destruction. Thank you. And then power hammer crush. Yes. Hurricane rush. Mega strike. We can put in our Mr. Buddy action. And then Hurricane Blaster and Force of Nature. So if we have that and that and that, I think we should be able to, actually we need to edit this and we're going to change the icon to this super sweet flag. Actually, no, I don't like that icon. We'll do Infinity Strike, even though Infinity Strike isn't in here. It's kind of deceiving, I know. But we'll put it right here and let's see what happens. Perhaps doesn't even matter. Kills too fast. My assist doesn't even matter. It's too slow. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know if it'll matter. I don't think it... I think it's too slow no matter what. I mean, I can take Rush out. Actually, let's do this. I don't think it's going to matter one way or another. He kills too fast. By the time I get there, it kind of won't matter. I mean, it might be beneficial in certain parts. That might be okay. Nah, he just kills too fast. I don't really even have a chance. I mean, I get a couple hits in if I'm close enough. I guess I'm helping a little bit. Not much, though. I guess I help where he doesn't get a critical. Probably doesn't even matter. Really doesn't seem to be. I don't really get many hits in. But it's good to know that I can, if I single target here, I can probably do, if I pick up another piece of equipment, like next month, I'll be able to go here. So if I picked up a dragon weapon, I think I'd have no problem. I think Could be pretty nice. That'll be the focus. Get the dragon weapon. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's try this. Let's remove that, and we're going to do this. We're not close enough. That might help, because Hurricane Blaster lowers PDEF, so that might be good. And that I think might be the most beneficial thing I can do here. Sometimes this is part of the game, just modifying your macros to do more things or be most efficient. I don't think we're going to get close enough to be able to do anything, so I think what we could do is just do the things that are Are we to the point where we cleared a spot yet? I think we are now. We're close to it. Sometimes it's just modifying your macro to help the person that's killing the quickest to make them even more efficient. That seems to be working. I think we'll probably leave that. I think we might do a suggest. Yeah, I don't have it in there, so I think we'll just leave it the way it is. I think it's going to be pretty nice. Excellent. Seems to be working pretty well. Alright, I picked up what we needed to today. I think we're alright. Thanks for coming out, Zoldy. Good to see you. You're a new name I haven't seen before, so welcome. So, let's take a look. One thing I haven't looked at yet is this whole area all full of mobs? Or is it just like this? I'm guessing it's just this area right here. So, it says 108, 107, 108, Party Hunting Field. So, it is a little bit harder, but I'm sure it's extremely contested because the amount of Adina that you get is a decent amount. It's better than the other places. So obviously this is why people are fighting over these places. So the original intent was to be exactly as the zone specifies, a 107 to 108 party zone. But as you can see, you know, level 112s and things like that are here leveling because they can, and they're going to keep the spots. It's going to be a highly contested area all the time. Adina is king. So I wonder what they could do. So the original intent was to help, you know, newer players and mid-grade players to start trying to gain and gather more Adina so they could start raising up and getting more things. Obviously the original intent was that. But what happens is when there's a place like this that's on the map that other players can come use and kill efficiently or more quickly, higher level players will come hang out and play here. I doubt that 119s are going to be hanging out here, but you almost have to get to 110 to 112 to be able to play in this area, even though it's a 107, 108 area, so you can hold your party and your location, because as you can see there's a lot of dead players. There's even some over there too, so places like this that had the intent, a good intent for helping mid-grade and low players, doesn't always work that way, because even higher players will then come hang out and hoard the spots. That's just the nature of Lineage. I think that's kind of how it goes. I guess we could probably run a reset. See how much we make. $9:30 at night, so we'll let it run for a couple hours and see what we get. I'm gonna guess this is probably the best Adina that we can get out of most of the areas that we can level in. I believe I did try to go into Isle of Souls, and I just can't kill fast enough yet, so I need some more equipment. I think I'll be able to go in there once I have a dragon weapon and once I fill out the rest of my artifacts. If I fill them out with all +4 or better, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. Which will be nice. I also want to make these greater as well, so that's the plan. Get some shiny energies, jewel energies, and make those. Nico Cordoba. That's a fun name. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yep, it was pretty awesome. I mean, we made it in about, what do we have left? We have 18 days. 18 days. So we used a full month. It took us 40 days. 42 days to go from 1 to 110. 42 days, because I went through 1 XP rune and then I started another one. So 42 days to go from 1 to 110. Not bad. And I spent 75 billion on consumables during the XP event, which was the most beneficial thing I probably could have done. Looking back, I think it was well worth it, because 110 is kind of a big deal. Could I have an extra 75 billion in gear? Yeah, I could probably fill this all out with +4s for that kind of money, and probably even pick up a Radiant or a Dragon Rind shirt with all that money. One or the other, not both, obviously. But yeah, I think it's better to have the level up to 110 and then work on the gear now that we're 110. I think that was a smart choice. I could be wrong. Maybe it's better to have the gear. But then I think if I didn't really push it as hard as I did with that 75 billion, I'd probably still be at like 107 or 108. I'd be 2 levels behind, so tough to say one way or another. I think levels are important. A dagger, augmented Linvier Shaper. Look at that thing. Skill tool down -2%. That's cool, man. It'll be nice to pick up a dragon weapon. I think that's gonna, if we can get a dragon weapon, that's gonna be huge. Broke your sigil? No, I actually, it's better to have the shield than a sigil. The sigils gives okay passives, but the shield is pretty huge. We were just talking about this, actually. I grabbed the sigil, I updated it, and I made it +4 and enhanced it, or enchanted it, and then I put it on the market to sell. It may or may not sell, I don't know. But right here, Superior Shield Mastery is pretty sweet. It adds 100% shield defense rate and 500% shield defense. That's pretty huge. And then it adds P attack 2%, which is exactly what the sigil does. Now, here's the next thing. When we learn the next shield mastery, which we can learn in about 300 million SP. It's going to go up to 550, and it's going to gain a P attack, and then it's also going to give us 1% P critical damage and 1% P skill critical damage. So I believe that's better than running a sigil. And I talked to the top maestro on the server, and he said that he runs shield, so that's what I'm going to do. It verifies out. I mean, it makes sense. Now, that's not the same for every tier. If I was running my Dreadnought as a main, then the Sigil would definitely be better. I'm pretty confident of that. Because I would not need or have the shield defense option. Finishing work in 1 hour and then going to the gym for an hour and then you'll be back. I will definitely be done streaming by that point. Are you staying here all night? You said you're here 24/7, so I'm assuming that means yes. If so, I'm just going to stay here and help you kill the mobs. I have no reason to move. Everything is going well. I mean, I need to level my IS, but I can level that whenever. It's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. This will come later. I won't always be in this party, so I'm going to take advantage of it while I have it. So the Adina is important. Want to sell augmented Linvier Shaper high grade 400 billion. Oh god. Yeah, then I'll probably stick here with you. We can't really add my IS because it's only level 103, so probably lose out on whatever mana and stuff like that would be happening, but yeah, I dig it. We'll stay here. I think I've got a pretty decent assist macro to help assist you kill them faster. So, yeah. I mean, you've got a spot cleared at this point, so I feel like I've done my job to help out. $10 trillion to 105. Unfortunately, I don't have an easy way to just make 10 trillion Adina. Or 10 trillion, I'd love to have 10 trillion Adina. 10 trillion XP really quick. Yeah, I've got my, my PDEF killing things and skills helping as if you target it and I can hit it before you hit it and you don't crit. It's almost an instant kill after that, so. Tank buffs. Oh yeah. I think we're good. I mean, we're not in any danger. It doesn't look like we're really losing anything. Everything seems to be working well. And quite efficiently, I might add. He's very good. Good, good, good. Yes, good. I like it. It's working. It's awesome. I like this part of the game, trying to maximize and make your life very efficient. Requires tooling. Dude, that's so cool when you have the... I don't remember what that skill's called, where you duplicate yourself or whatever, but it also shows your weapons too, so there's like 6 dual daggers. 6 Fafurion dual daggers around. It's awesome. It looks really cool. I really need to get a dragon weapon. That's my next thing that I need to purchase. So that's what we're saving for. I'm down in the dumps. I've only got 237 million Adina. I'm weak. I'm low on funds. But I paid back my debts, and we have a decent amount of gear. Not a crazy amount or anything, but decent. We're doing okay. Do I have improvements? Absolutely. But I think the next thing is going to be a dragon weapon. That'll be a major improvement. I'll really like that. And then we got some Adina left over. Maybe trying to make these both greater, or depending on how much, maybe picking up a circlet or a dragon shirt. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll see when it comes to that time. That's 3 weeks from now, though, so it's going to take some time. I'm not worried about it. We're going to work on our dual class. We're going to work on leveling our IS, work on leveling the clan. You know, we've got lots of stuff to do between now and then, so I'm not too worried about it. Picking up a dragon weapon next month, that is expensive. Yeah, it probably will be. It all depends on whether or not there's one out on the network. Or the market, rather. I've been looking, and I haven't seen any Stage 1 Avengers out there, so they're few and far between. But I've seen them since I've been on the server, so I know they're around. There's none out there right now. We might have to start shouting for it. But I'll wait until I actually have the Adina before we start actually trying to shout and pick one up. Which will be fine. There's none out there right now. What dragon shirt do I have? I just have the basic one the game gives you. Nothing. It's poopy. Not awesome. So I need a Dragon Ride shirt. That'll be really nice. +5. If we can get a +5 Dragon Ride shirt, that'll be a good upgrade. Even if I can just get a Dragon Ride shirt, so basic, I can work on getting the scrolls and upgrade it myself. I'm not opposed to doing that, but that'll be a bunch of stats and some extra things that'll be pretty nice to have. But I mean, if I can't, I can't. And they're only going for like 25 billion, so they're not really too expensive, you know. They're actually seem to be reasonably priced, which is not too bad. I saw some before I purchased some of the things that I have now, so definitely have some things to work on, but I'm at work, but I must have access with any desk. And stage 2. Oh, you mean the middle one, which is the dragon leather? Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to send it, I'll take whatever gifts people have. I have no problem with that. I don't have Adina to pay for that right now. It would be an upgrade. I don't know what the upgrade is between a +5 or a clean dragon leather shirt or a clean dragon rind shirt. I don't know what all the differences are. I've never checked them. When I was on Chronos, I found a dragon rind, a +5 dragon rind shirt, and I bought it, and then I had a pretty decent dragon shirt. I know they can go up higher than that, but don't you need like to get it to 7 before you can use? Don't these have Grand Canes? Yeah, Grand Cane Dragon Shirt upgrades, I believe, if I've seen them. I don't know if they're here on Core, but they were on Chronos. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll take the gift if you're going to send it my way. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, dude, what's up? How's it going, man? I didn't know that was you. That's awesome. Yeah, we're on our way, man. We're moving along. If I remember correctly, did I see you? I saw you somewhere in here, didn't I? I saw your name somewhere as I was trolling around. I can't remember where, but I might have been looking through race or class or something through... I can't remember. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does your IS? Your IS has full buffs. Can get the healer back up and running. Wah, wah. Sorry, Cardinal. I wonder how that happened. I wasn't watching it. It's just like all the way down and then gone. My son made it home. The dogs are going nuts upstairs. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Sorry if you can. My dogs are real excited when somebody comes home. My son must have got off work and came with his friends. Oh yeah, it is actually nighttime. Things are harder. I don't think I saw that before. Grants immunity confusion. Hey, hey. I have you as a contact, I believe. I do not. There we go. Now we got him. Sweet. Needs to be stage 3? Oh man. Bummer. Oh well. It's all good, man. It's cool. It's fine. I'll get one eventually. I'm not too worried about it. We'll get one when it comes. I'll upgrade it and send it one of these days. Well, yeah, you don't have to. I mean, if you do, that's awesome. If not, then I'll get to it. We'll find one. Oh, if he didn't lose buffs. Did he lose buffs? That could be why. Makes sense. I'll upgrade it and send it one of these days. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I mean, if you do, that's cool. If not, it's no worries to me. I'll end up either getting that one that you upgrade or getting one next month. I'm not too worried about it. We've made really, really good progress. I'm pretty pleased about, like, 42 days ago, I was level 1. And now I'm 110, and I've got... I mean, I'm almost back to what I had on Chronos. I'm missing some things, of course, but... you know... Expert, I don't have a Veteran's Mask, or the... I don't have a Hair's Radiance, or whatever it is. I don't have a Radiant Circulant. I don't have a Dragon Rain shirt. And I'm missing... filling out these, which I could fill them up very easily. I'm not too concerned about doing that because I want to get level 4s for most everything. I'll fill them up as I have the Adina, and then I think we had a level 3 along with a Scorpio, and I think we were using the Fairy Bracelet. But then the only other thing is really a weapon, and then, you know, the plus 12 Atlas, and I had a full R110 set, so, you know, I feel like I'm only 300 billion behind. It's not bad, really, when it really comes down to it, so we're in a good spot, I think. Moving right along. You know, obviously there's always more and more upgrades to get, which is really great, so... we'll continue on our journey. It's amazing. We have a lot to do. Lots of stuff to consider and work on. Now that we're a level 3 clan, once we're level 4, we can participate in clan hall bidding and owning. I don't know how populated the server is, so that might be something that we take a look at as well. And then after that, we have alliances and things. So, and then we'll have the ability to have 50 members, which is really nice. We've got 10 spots open, which is cool. So that's something that we're working on. I obviously have to raise Nalia. We have my Dreadnought to update, so we definitely have to get that up to 107 and then 110. Yeah. And then it's about gear right now. Gear, baby. Gear. Well, before that, it's about our skills, but... Alright, do we have enough? Nope, we're at 1.5. We need 1.74. Then we'll get one more skill. Shield Mastery, baby. That will be defensive as hell. Oh, we also need to get this up into the 20s, and then we'll be back to where we were. Really, I just want to make it 30 and then call it a day and start working the next one, which will be nice. Never ending. It's never ending, man. It's the journey. We have so much to do. I have a long laundry list of things that we gotta keep working on. I think the first thing that we're going to focus on is a dragon weapon, of course. I need a new weapon. I definitely need to... I need to get past this guy. It's time to upgrade. I think what we'll do is we'll probably end up pulling the minor punishment off of this and then putting on our augmented Stormer. I think you can add that, I believe. Can't remember. I believe you can. So we'll add that on there, and then we'll get a different Shylin or whatever for our dragon weapon. Leo and Taurus. Yeah, I had a Leo. I didn't get the fourth one or the third one. What was it? Yeah, I had a Leo, and then I was using the fairy bracelet. I did not get... I didn't have a Taurus, but yeah, a Taurus might be better too. I don't know. I haven't looked past those particular three. So actually what I had on Chronos was a Holy Barrier Anakim, or an Anakim Holy Barrier, and then I had a Cancer, an Aries, and a Leo. So, but there is no Anakim Holy Barrier here, so we're rocking this instead. So, yeah, perfect. But yes, definitely, I need to look at Agathions and find the right ones, of course. A Leo will be on the list. I'll have to take a look at this Taurus or the Scorpio. I don't remember what ones do what when it comes to those two. I never had to look at them before, so now we have the chance to do that. So, Volknos, what's going on? Yeah, no, I know I can put that on the dragon weapon, which that might go there first if I don't pick up a Shylin with it. But obviously, when I get the dragon weapon, I'll be trying to get a Shylin to go with it. So we'll add the best thing that I can. If I can't find one, then I'll definitely put that on there. But we'll see how it goes. All an effort for progress, right? All good stuff. Moving in the right direction, which is really nice. It's a slow-paced game. A Taurus gives you 4% HP and 7% PDEF. Oh, okay. So Taurus would be nice to have, yeah. Definitely if we have our Seed Bracelet up to level 3, so we can open 2 more slots. Oh, the Scorpio gives critical damage. Oh, yeah, if you're running P crit, not P skill crit. Yeah. Crit rate, crit damage. I thought there was, is there not one for skill power? I thought there was one for skill power. Is there not? Is that the Leo? What's the Leo do? Is that P attack? I can't remember. I think the Leo's P attack, isn't it? I haven't looked at it. I haven't spent a lot of time on the Agathions. To be honest with you, I have to definitely do some research and take a look. And then, you know, once we round out all of that stuff, then it'll be the upgrade game, right? Trying to improve each one of our pieces as we move forward. Taking our sets from 4 to 7 to 10. Taking this to 3 to 4. Taking this to top and then to +5. Trying to get a level 5 or 6 brooch. Taking our jewels up. improving our jewels to dragon jewels if we can. Getting us set, improving our dies. All the game, you know, all the game. All the things that we can do. Very exciting. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and next month, Leo's P attack. Okay. Makes sense. I'm sure there's a list. I probably have it pinned in my Discord. I just don't have it up and running right now. Pretty sure I have something like that marked. I looked it up at one point. I just don't have the... I haven't looked at it enough to be able to recall it in my memory quick enough. Paulina's Gathion +8. Isn't that a defensive one? I'll have to take a look. Definitely all stuff that we have to take a look at for sure. Let's see. All right. Zodiac Agathions. All right, what do we got here? So, all right, so that's the Agathions. We need the Agathion charm. Alright, so what do we need here? P-skill critical damage Ares. Yep, we got that. Taurus says that it's attack speed. Interesting. I don't know that this is actually accurate. Yeah, because this says cancer is P defense. Guard Agathion charms. Maybe this is what we want. Oh, the Messiah's Guard Agathion charm. That adds cooldown. We definitely want one of those if we can get one. Paulina Guard Agathion adds skill power. And the Terci adds bow resistance and dagger. Interesting. Those are the Guard Agathions though. Yeah, correct. Interesting. So yeah, there's definitely, I'll have to take a look, find out which ones do what. I can't remember. I'm in town with Nalia. Let me look. Accessories, Agathions. Alright, so, yep, P-skill critical damage with Ares. A Taurus adds P-def, 10%, Cha +1. Oh, so if you put the Taurus in your main slot, then you would get more HP. Not necessarily a bad thing. A Libra does M-skill crit. Sagittarius does Cha 1, damage 1, attack speed plus 10%. Gemini is M Def. Virgo, Leo does the P attack, like we said. Plus 6, Messiah's Guard. Agathion, -1 cooldown. Scorpio is, yep, critical damage for basic attacks. 8%, yeah. You are correct. Then Cancer. So yeah, there's definitely some things that we gotta do for those, but lots of stuff. Leo, Cancer, Aries, and Taurus for your main. Yeah, probably pretty good. Not a bad idea to have. Vitality consumption's kind of nice. Damage reflection resistance, not a bad idea either. I guess it's personal preference on what you want to have active. More HP and P-Def. Yeah. There's arguments for all of them, right? They're all decent. If you're more PvP focused, you'd probably want to run more P-Def along with HP. Yeah, definitely. How have we been doing? 6 million in 45 minutes. +5 dragon leather shirt. Nice. Cannot be exchanged, dropped, or sold in private stores. Sold in auction. Can't do anything. It needs to be a dragon rind shirt, hey? Interesting. 28 Dawns needs to promotion. Well, that's super amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Well, that didn't take you long. It's, you know, it's not too bad if you can farm the scrolls and you have a stockpile of them. These things are not hard to update. Like, they're not, you know, I built my blessed or my radiant circlet. I built up my greater Khalils. I did my own things when I was on Chronos, so I can't imagine it's too difficult here. I know the enchant rates are different, but yeah, I mean, if I had the Adina, I would go do it. I could do it myself. Crystals of Dawn are they're not too bad here. They're much more expensive. Everything is more expensive on Chronos, so that's why I moved here. It's way better. I mean, 40 days and I am back to almost back to where I was. So within 2 months, I'm going to be back to where I was. It's kind of nuts just to think about. And then 2 months after that, running my character for 4 months, we'll see where we're at. I think I'll be pretty good. So XP has obviously drastically slowed down. And that's okay. We're not too worried about that because you gain the most XP during XP events. So, yeah, I should have moved here when the big mass exodus was happening. Man, I'd be so much further along. Yeah, 13 scrolls. Like I said, it's not too difficult. They can be. Some people try to just burn through them or whatever, and they don't, whatever. But, I mean, if you can farm him, it's kind of, the cost is nothing because you're going to go farm it anyways. Yeah, I have a noble circlet even too. The only reason I'm running the blessed exalted circlet is because it's still better than my noble. If I had the scrolls, I'd upgrade my warriors to +5 and then get the die crystals to make it radiant. We're not there yet, but stuff to do. I am at the point where I want to start buying mentees so I can make this a +12 and move out my MP consumption earring. I farm around 350 billion per month, so scrolls are nothing to you. Right, so I want to get to that point where I'm farming that kind of money. In 3 or 4 months, I've got 1 trillion Adina. Yeah, that's what I want. So that's my heading. It's a long time from now, but we're going to get there. It's going to be sweet. I'm excited. Then we can get some real serious endgame content coming. That's really my motivation, is to get to that point where we can do those sorts of things at the endgame. On Chronos, I had to go in a party to go do that. I wouldn't be able to do it by myself, so I'm excited to get to those types of places on my own. And then help take others through those places, really. I mean, that's my main motivation. See more of the game. I think it's what everybody wants, right? Like, that's the whole idea of playing this game, is to see more and gain more. Get the goods. Eula's best farmer for Adina tier is not easy. Well, I was making a good amount as a Dreadnought, so. I'm sure that Activated is doing pretty well as a top Maestro, so I'm sure if we can get anywhere close to him, if I can get into the top 150, I bet that I'm going to be making decent Adina to be able to fund my stuff. I think we'll be fine. I know some Dreadnoughts that would make some archers look shameful. So, the right tier can make a lot more money than an archer. But anybody with top gear is going to be able to do all kinds of stuff. So, even in S. Geez, I'd be happy just to make 100 billion a month. I could do a lot with that. Actually, law of diminishing returns though, so that would get you only so far, and then 100 bill a month is going to be nothing for the things that you need. Oh yeah, the neutral zone is completely packed. I think there's one up here past me. I don't know that anybody's there. TOI is where it's at, man. If you can get into TOI, you can make a lot. I have yet to farm there on my own. I've been in there with parties and things like that, but not... I'd like to get to the point where I can farm there on my own. Tower of Insolence is going to be cool. I'm excited to get to that point. And then, what did you guys... You guys are saying the altar. Is that... what is the altar? Is that what you guys call Isle of Souls? iOS? That used to be called the altar, didn't it? Or something like that? I'm guessing that way that's what everybody is referring to. Yeah, Isle of Souls. So, yeah, I still can't... I can't kill in there fast enough. I don't have enough. Not yet, anyways. I will. We're not there yet. Soon, though. Soon. I think if I pick up a dragon weapon and I filled out my arts, I could probably... I could definitely single target in there. It wouldn't be super efficient, but I could do it. Golden Altar, that's what it was. Yeah, they've changed it to Isle of Souls. That's where it was. That's what it was called on Chronos. That's what I remember it as. So that makes sense, but yeah, I get why everybody calls it altar if that's what it used to be called. I think it honestly used to be called that on Chronos as well, but that was before I ever had a chance to really go there. Yeah, I just need some more gear. I can go in there and I can kill the guys, but they kind of bang on me a little bit too hard right now. But now that I'm 110, I think I could probably be okay. It'd just really be slow. It's time I put my hand in my pocket. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Dragon time. Got some things I need to pick up. I'm not going crazy ballistic. I'm just putting in my normal amount and kind of seeing where it takes me so far. So far, it's gotten me pretty far. So I'm just going to continue on that path and we'll be good. It'll be a little bit slower, but I think we'll be fine. Well, all right, friends, we are approaching the 2-hour mark. As always, that's pretty much where we start to call it. Things have been going really well, so I'm excited. Stay tuned for next videos. Everything's coming. I think we'll do some shout outs now for the latest and greatest subscribers. The dead one in a party, you lose boost. Yeah, he'll be come back. And well, it's not my party, but it's his. He'll bring him up. He said he'll be back in like 30 minutes, so yeah, that's missing. He died. He'll be back and be rezzed very soon. He's still at work. He's gonna be back soon, but yeah, that's a bummer. Not much I can do about it, but all right, friends. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's do some shout outs. Let's see who the latest subscribers were. Studio. Let's check out the studio. All right, recent subscribers. Let's see all. Change that to the last 30 days. Looks like a lot of people I've already shouted out. Let's 7 days. Let's do that. Jesse Sewell, Honey X Beef, Meet Your Maker, Vagos, Ghost, George Fontinator. Thanks for coming. Slazaman. I can't pronounce that. Mr. Tricaco. Jacko Stadaco. Thanks for watching, everybody. GRVZ. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. Thanks for watching the channel. I appreciate it. It's really amazing you guys are all supporting everything so amazingly. It does help out tremendously, so thanks for doing that. And as always, take care and be well out there. It's a tough one. Stay safe, everybody. Peace.